Uh, uh, uh.
CPU in.
I don't know, Jay.
Watch me screw this. Oh.
Oh!
Ah! You saw nothing. You know, my hands quite aren't what they used to be. All right, David, I'm doing the most dangerous part here. Thermal paste. Ooh, don't want to mess this up. Oh, I already messed it up. Look at these bad boys. It's crazy to think that this could handle a 280 watt heat. Like there's just underneath here, there's gonna be a massive vapor chamber that just spans the entire thing.
Now it's time for the tedious process of installing all of these sticks of memory. The DIMMs are made by Samsung. They are 16 gigs each and they run at 3,200 megatransfer per second. But the most important thing about them is that they're qualified by Supermicro for this particular server. I get it. You know, who would want to run unqualified memory in their mission critical server? It's like drinking from a non-LTT store qualified water bottle. Crazy. I think the craziest thing about this memory setup is that it's not even that crazy. 256 gigs of ECC error correcting memory would be mind-blowing for a desktop, but for a server, this is pedestrian. This is a storage server. We don't actually need to put enormous data sets in memory for these CPUs or GPUs to crunch away at. These are to make sure that each of our CPUs gets 2 full fans worth of dedicated airflow blowing through them. In our final deployment, as part of our petabyte of flash storage project, we're gonna have 6 of these acting as NVMe over Fabric hosts. And it's kind of similar to iSCSI in that your storage is in one box over here and then is connected via networking to your compute box. But NVMe over Fabric was designed specifically with NVMe devices in mind. But NVMe over Fabric was designed specifically with a compute box.
Porque hay un bot diciendo Fabric.
NVMe over Fabric was designed specifically for
ok, porque él se equivocó.
But NVMe over Fabric was designed specifically with NVMe devices in mind, so it's way more performant. But to push that kind of speed, you need to make decent use of the drives, right? And that requires a lot of networking. 100 gig? Ha! Can I get a ha?
I don't have my mic on. Hold on.
Ha! 400 gig is what we're targeting with dual NVIDIA ConnectX 6 series cards, and I couldn't help noticing that one of these has a half height bracket on it. Oh, you want it on this side?
Yeah.
It's for cooling, for more cooling. Get them separated.
It's just gonna hang there.
We're teamwork in it. I'll go at it from one side, you go at it from the other.
Yeah, I think they called that a
Ew, no.
I thought you wanted to put this one on this one.
It doesn't fit.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fine. We can just stick it in
Too much cable.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, we really need to not break any of these if we're gonna hit our petabyte of flash storage
Well, and also,
target.
we don't want them to be able to say, I told you so.
They did tell us not to bother them. This may be the most overkill boot drive of all time. Especially, like, it doesn't,
It's not redundant, though, so it's, like, actually not that great.
In fact, many server motherboards, most even, have an internal USB port that is exactly for that. That is what it's for.
Really?
Yeah, it's for just running an OS off of USB, but just using a cheap thumb drive and plugging it in. A lot of them also have an internal, like, little powered SATA thing, and that's what we'll be using for this one. Where is
the
that?
real deployment.
Yeah.
I took it out.
Oh, well, where does it go? Oh, is it the Super DOM one here?
Yeah. Something about that doesn't look right.
Yeah, I did not put this in right.
Yeah. Oh, God, every time. You didn't screw this in.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I can still access it. Where'd the screws go? Just get
Is there a
everything
through
here.
hole?
Yeah, so like
Oh, God.
What's the-
What about this side?
there's a bit of flex. No, that one I screwed. Oh, I didn't screw that one in either.
Last but not least, storage. The actual deployment of this cluster is going to be making use of 12 CD6 15 terabyte drives per server, but because those drives already have like specific demo data assigned to specific slots, we had to be very careful about taking them out. Did you see my little diagram?
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my gosh.
It's perfect.
Okay, I mean,
I labeled the drives. I didn't want to screw it up.
that's fair. That's fair.
Because that would be catastrophic. So instead, we're going to be using these 7 terabyte CD6s that we already had laying around, and we're going to be installing TrueNAS to run ZFS on them, just to see Like if you were to buy this server and these drives,
Yeah.
how much could you get without spending $400,000 on a file system?
Yeah, that. I mean, we're expecting really impressive results even without the fancy file system, because these are PCIe Gen 4 drives that are capable of an excess of,
They're
what is it, like over
gigs.
6 gigs a second?
These
Gigabytes.
are exactly 6 gigabytes.
6 gigabytes a second of throughput.
So put together, that's around 75 gigabytes a second. The interesting thing is the 15 terabyte ones are a little bit slower. I think they're 5.5 gigabytes a second, so it works out to be closer to like 65 gigabytes a second, which is a lot closer to the 50 gigabytes a second that our network can do.
Shout out Supermicro, by the way, for these toolless sleds. This was so fast compared to when I built that Simply Double server that
Did
had
you have to screw them all in?
all of them. Even with one screw, boy, does that ever add a lot of
But
time.
you kind of have to do two. So that's like, 96 screws.
Fuck. Estoy tarde otra vez. Mi equipo invadiendo.
Bienvenidos a la grieta del invocador.
Tenemos Pai, que ellos tienen a Rel y a Malphite.
Para los súbditos.
Eres un niño llorón. ¿Has visto mi oso Fingers?
Se han generado súbditos.
Contra Cillian con Tyr. Uf, vamos a un punto en que va a ser imposible para mí esquivar la bomba. O sea, yo voy a tener que gastar proto para poder esquivarlo. Cuando él tenga slow, y ya, desde que tenga slow, ya pegar las dos bombas va a ser. Debería ser fácil. Disculpa. Ya perdí uno. Me voy a pegar los minions porque se empujan.
¿A que no pueden hacer esto?
Ah, bueno.
¡Te quemé!
Yo debí conseguir ese minion. Bárbaro. Contra un Jat, contra un Malphite.
¡Cálmense un poquito!
Me está ganando en CS. Por uno.
Yo nunca juego con cerillos. Ah, ¿verdad?
Ha muerto un aliado.
Sal, sal que te voy a encontrar.
No entiendo. Oh, ya.
Salto, saltito, saltote. Vamos a contar hasta 5.
No sé lo que está haciendo Diana, está durando mucho.
Ha muerto un enemigo.
Voy a tener que flashar. No. Bueno, ahora sí me muere. ¡Ajá! No tenía W, supongo. Ya no tenía que usar TP realmente. Tiene chops del Silio. Yo no sé qué tan rápido puedo empujar esto.
No me obligues a hacerte daño.
Debí comprar bota. Que
Prisa.
trolea ahí no comprándome bota. ¿Puedo gankear bot?
Marcha de asesinatos.
Ya se lo hicieron. Ya se lo hicieron. Obliga también de esa manera. Ok, trolea. Ok. Bueno, la Tristana. Conseguí un shotdown, yo diría que se vuelve siempre. Yo di un shotdown también. No, yo no di shotdown. Y me llevé la de Tristana. Wow, nunca se. Ya, se tiene mucho más armado ese Cillian. No tengo Tivers. Heavy. Voy a fallar eso. Yo quiero hacer. Me voy a ayudar un chin, pero me tengo que ir. Ajá. Que yo no tengo TP. No sé dónde está Diego. Oh. Ah, no se lo llevó Diego. Está mi proto, ve.
Ya llegamos.
A mí me sweeper desde ahora. Yo perdí minion porque dame a defender el Herald.
Sal, sal que te voy a encontrar. Yo nunca juego con...
¿Por qué Pike no le atacó? No tengo. Ah. Y es Pike, él debería llevarse toda la kill con su R. No hay razón por la cual no. No tiene sentido. Lo único que se me ocurre es que no tenía R.
Un aliado.
¡Date prisa! Eres un niño llorón.
Pues qué mal fecho por aquí. Podemos hacerlo, no está mal, fue. Ajá. Tienen que decidirte. ¿Quién tiene shotgun? Nadie. Mi equipo tiene shotgun solamente.
Yo nunca juego con cerillos.
Wow, el Cillian siempre se queda con un chin de vida para la R. Para pegar su R.
¡Sácate!
Yo no me fijé si Cillian usó shots contra mí.
Eres un niño llorón.
Puede que Cillian y Viego tengan aquí para matarme. Cillian está solo.
Ya llegamos.
Wow, no me lo llevé el dominio. Lo one-shoteo.
Se acabó.
Estuvo cerca, what the fuck. Tengo flash para el próximo dragón.
Torreta ha sido destruida.
Algo conseguí.
Oh.
Niño llorón.
Asesinato doble.
No, vamos a mid y ya.
¿Has visto nosotros?
Tu torreta ha sido destruida.
Perdimos el dragón.
Ha muerto uno.
Diana es loca, ya me haría morirse ahí. Jesús. Sí, necesitamos curar el dedo también. Pero-
Pásate.
Qué problema. Ah, fallé el maldito stun. Fallé mi stun. Wow, por un pelo. Ok, yo tengo que matar a la Tristana o al viejo. Oh, una herida grave, no me lo armé. 800 de oro. Eso es mucho farm.
¿Has visto mi oso tíber? Por aquí.
Ah, bueno. ¿Cómo se llevaron? Yo no creo. Oh, tal vez si yo mato a Tristana. Ok. Ya lo hicimos.
Niño lloró.
Golazo. Ya, gracias, ese tipo se mueve rápido.
¡Date prisa!
Necesitamos báculo del vacío también.
¿Has visto mi oso tíber?
Vamos a ver si lo tripeamos al Cillian ahora mismo. Tal vez no. Heavy. Heavy. No me mate. Ok. Ok.
Ya llegamos.
Heavy. Tenemos Baron aún.
Sal, sal que te voy a encontrar.
tengo flash, así que esto es peligroso. Yo tengo que jugar como support si yo no tengo flash. O hasta con flash yo debería jugar como support. Vamos a ayudar a Jax.
Eres un niño llorón.
Wow, nos jodieron duro. Hicieron un wombo combo Cillian y Malphite. Ya está el viejo. Wombo combo. Yo sería bueno Banshee's ver también, pero...
Ya llegamos.
Voy a tener flash para el próximo dragón.
Yo nunca juego con cerillos.
Dime que no hay un bar aquí. No debería.
Ha muerto un enemigo.
Tal vez me estoy matando haciendo esto.
Salto, saltito, sáltate.
Yo debería ir con Diana.
Date prisa.
Hay un war aquí, ¿usted está seguro? Va a aparecer real primero. A ver, yo necesito poner un pingüero aquí.
Eres un niño llorón.
No hay un war tampoco, ¿verdad?
¿Has visto mi oso Tigers?
Joder. Podemos perder la partida así. No lo vamos a hacer. Heavy. ¿Cómo la Tristana está viva? Ah, la revivieron. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Vamos a Banshee. Yo creo que sí que yo debería armarme Banshee.
Juego con cerillos.
Yo estoy pensando en vender esto y terminarme Banshee. Nah, vamos. Nah, yo necesito leer. Tenemos muy poca herida grave. Yo y Diana somos los que tenemos herida grave.
Salto, saltito, saltate.
Yo tengo flash. No tengo tibers.
Sal que te voy a encontrar.
No problema.
Eres un niño llorón.
Ah, pero no sé qué. ¿Qué? ¿De verdad le tenemos miedo? A Viego, solamente. Bueno. Heavy. Y ya ni cuántos es ese. Ok, ¿quién está vivo? Sí, Leon.
¿Has visto mi oso tigre?
Vamos a hacer el campo aquí. Ahora que se le fue la visión. Ah. Nah. No me esperé. Damn. No, 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 ustedes están solos. Son dos solamente. Tengo Banshee Spell. Pero como que no te está saliendo. No entiendo lo que están haciendo. Activo dinámico. ¿Qué está haciendo Pai? Ah, bueno, intentó. Quitó el flash, ¿verdad?
Tu equipo ha derribado
15 segundos. Voy a tener que esperar para que estén activos otra vez. No, 11 segundos.
Algo conseguido. Te voy a encontrar.
Se lo hicieron. No problema. Ah, no, no debemos hacer vano. No tienen minion por suerte. Y no sé qué está haciendo el Pike. Por suerte no... ¿Pueden terminar? Yo no sé. Ah, fácilmente. Yo no sé, yo creo que sí. Yo espero que no. Ok, no, tal vez no puedan. No, no pueden. Oh, shit, espérate. No, ¿verdad? No, no, no. No pueden tanquearse las dos torres. No puedo. Tengo flash.
¡Date prisa!
Acabando la maldita partida. Damn. No, no debimos pelear cuando tenían el del dragón. A mí se me completamente olvida que yo tenía el del dragón. Pensaba que ya había pasado suficiente tiempo.
He's not even doing it right. He's complaining. Oh, are we done?
That was it.
That's it. Wow, it's so cute.
Freaking crazy.
I mean, cute is like not giving it enough credit.
400 gigabit per second. Okay,
Shall we plug her in, Captain? It's gonna complain that I only plug in one of these.
and then we'll tell it to shut up.
This one doesn't have a shut up port, but it
Oh.
does have a shut up function called unplugging the power supply.
Oh, well, we could just plug it in. Here, we're gonna plug the power supply into our server. Oh, that was a little rough. Oh, I got the wrong power cable. One moment, please. When I was living at Yvonne's house,
Like with her parents?
yeah, I had a GPU make that noise when I forgot to plug in the PCIe power
Oh,
connector.
yeah, like an 8800 or something.
And it made her dog throw up. This thing is surprisingly surprisingly quiet for a 1U. I mean, I know it's idling, but
Deme al baño. Yo le tengo que dar el mismo tratamiento que Lulu y simplemente enfocarlo a él y matarlo sin que él pueda ultiar. Fue un error saltarle a la falsearle a la Tristana.
still,
I guess if it's not doing anything,
yeah, it's nice to not have to hear it just.
some of them, the
Whining.
power supplies,
No, never mind.
that's
Spoke
still
too
not
soon.
bad. 232 core processors. All right, we see 13 drives. Looks good. We got our boot drive and our 12 7-ish terabyte drives. It's time to make our pool. Should we do realistic or should we do full send? I actually don't think a stripe is going to be that much faster, honestly. We might be best to just do like 2 RAID Z1s.
2 RAID Z1 pools would allow us to have 2 drive failures before we actually experienced any data loss. And the way Jake's going to configure it is with 2 6-drive VDEVs that we will then combine into a single pool.
All right, what do you want to call this? IM speed 69 TB. You know what? It's even .84. Like that's double 420. You know. We gotta make a couple tweaks here. They've actually updated it so A time is off by default. Thank
What
you.
is A time?
Like that's double 420. You know. We gotta make a couple tweaks here. They've actually updated it so A time is off by default. Thank
What is
you.
A time?
It's like it records the access time of the data. You only need that for like very specific use cases.
Or diagnostics, I would think.
Yeah, but you don't want it. It's not good for performance unless you actually need it. We're gonna go from 128 to 1 meg because that's kind of closer to our use case of like video, which is big files.
Yeah.
If you were to host like a database or something where you have lots of random reads that are small, like especially like a text-based database, you would probably want a smaller record size. But for us, 1 meg is good.
128 is the default for a reason.
Yeah.
That's excellent for a mixed use case.
Yeah. Okay, and we want to do one more thing. We're going to set the ARC, that is the RAM cache of ZFS, to just be metadata only. If you use it for files as well, when you have such fast back-end storage, you can actually lose performance.
Yeah.
So setting it to metadata only gives us a little bit of acceleration from it, but not the same kind that ARC would for hard drives. So we're running an I/O depth of 32, which is somewhat unrealistic, but 2 threads per NVMe, so 24 threads total at a 128K block size.
You make the server go fast your way, I'll make it go fast my way. Here we go, ready? Ah!
Did you just unplug the network?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe?
But I did it really fast.
Yeah, I think you did just unplug the network. Cool, well, it's fine now. 15, 17, 20.
Now, we've done, 18, 20 gigabytes a second on a ZFS pool before. But what you have to consider now is that we've done that on servers that were generally double the thickness. So in a cluster deployment where density is key, you're able to get effectively double the performance of your drives by having 2 1Us by adding all of that compute. That's the point of this, and that's what made these ideal for our petabyte of flash project.
Woo, we're ramping up, baby. Almost 30 gigs a second.
Oh, wow.
Look at the CPU usage. Those cores are
They're going.
pegged. I bet you if we switch our test to a 128 block size, leaving the array at 1 meg, this is
Yeah.
gonna go even faster. Yeah, there's 22, 20. Let's see if it ramps up even higher.
5 threads at 100%.
there's more than that if you look at it, like, realistically. So this is a write test, sequential write. We're looking at around 20 gigabytes a second as well.
What that tells us is that we are still CPU limited because in theory, these drives don't write as fast as they read. These are a more read optimized data center drive. That's actually really impressive considering that we're dealing with parity data here though.
And ZFS. Bump the threads up a bit.
Man, I am excited to see what this thing can do when there's another 5 of them in a cluster.
Yep. Okay, so this is a random read, 4K block size. We're doing 4 threads per drive and a 64 Q depth.
This is not only gonna be a petabyte of flash, it's gonna be the highest performance setup that I
Look at how
might ever see.
dog crap that is.
Oh, that's a shame. 150,000 IOPS individually. These drives will do more than that.
Million.
Yeah.
They'll do a million each. That's that 1 meg record size kind of hurting us. Sheesh. Look at our cores. They're just pegged.
Wow.
Yep.
47 threads at 100% right now. Poor thing.
And what about a random write? These poor drives are just abusing them. Oh, that's embarrassing.
20,000 IOPS. This is literally slower than a hard drive, but
No, it's
a
not.
hard drive sequentially. If we were doing 4K random writes to a hard drive,
You
it
get
would
like 10 IOPS.
be way slower than this. So that's something you got to keep in mind about these numbers. It's not as simple as just megabytes a second. The kind of data that you're hitting your storage device with makes an enormous difference. Really, that brings us back to what was kind of the whole point of this video, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That server
Eres un niño llorón.
Bienvenidos a la grieta del invocador.
Nueva Isonia.
30 segundos para los súbditos.
Date prisa. Ya llegamos.
Se han generado súbditos.
Yo voy a tirar un guard ahí cuando... Oh, ya lo pusieron.
Yo nunca juego con cerillos.
Dejan que se muera.
Primera sangre.
Mi turno.
Wow, ese trade, un basic attack solamente. Entre los minions me va a traer.
Te voy a encontrar.
Ok, como que lo hiciste mal.
Vamos a contar hasta 10. Salto, saltito, saltote.
Qué mierda. Ah, bueno, yo no estoy farmeando hoy. Ok. Dios mío, un wave entero no me farmó. Solamente cogí un CS de ese wave. puta. No necesito tirar TP. ¿Y tu Q? ¿Y esa Q más rara después del dash? Mucho después del dash.
¡Hora del recreo!
Se acabó.
¿Qué hacía la leona?
¡Eres un niño llorón!
Oh, le mató a Camille. Eso es bueno.
¡Salsa y ¡quémense un poquito! ¡Por aquí!
Ok.
¡Sáltate!
¿Tienes que tirar TP? Ah, yo puedo. Yo voy a llegar a level 6. Él no se puede quedar si no. Yo voy a tener level 6. Yo ni siquiera necesito level 6 para matarlo tampoco. Necesito detenerlo. Ok.
Ha muerto un aliado.
Salsa que te voy a encontrar.
Y viene un romendo.
Ya llegamos.
Golazo.
Ha muerto un aliado.
Juego con cerillos.
Yo no tengo daño en esa habilidad.
¡Date prisa!
Golazo.
¡Por
No creo que este action se deje. Está guardiado esto 100%.
Ya llegamos.
Ok.
Se acabó.
Fuck.
Juego con cerillos.
Hey, saludos de Rising. No sé por qué no se escucha. Ah, ya sé por qué. Y ahora se debe escuchar el test speech. Aún no se ve mi pantalla. Ah, fuck, se me apagó la pantalla. Tengo que desconectarla. Tengo que jugar por el OBS. No, pues se me crasheó. ¿Aló? Se está volviendo loco. ¿Aló, aló, aló? ¿Qué problema?
Momento Latam con LA Cantora.
Ok, ya. Voy a comprarme letalidad. Digo, penetración.
Niño llorón.
Tu torreta ha sido destruida.
No, se me jodió el explorador. Se me va a hacer el juego constantemente. Creo. Vamos a ver si se vuelve a pasar. Me morí. Me morí.
¿Visto mi ojo?
No. Bajo todo. Ok, ahora sí. Creo aquí. Ah.
Ya no necesitarán eso.
Decidió tanqueárselo en lugar de bloquear con la torre.
¡Date prisa!
La próxima vez, intenta que se note.
cerca. Bárbaro.
SICLER ダイヤモンドさん。
Ok. Me va a matar, Action. Si sale el diamante 3. Vamos a ver.
¿Has visto mi oso killer?
Yo ahora voy a vender esto ya. Vamos a venderlo yo. Vendí 2 cosas, yo debí solamente vender uno. Bueno, no, yo tenía que vender los 2 para poder conseguirlo. Me quedé parado. Eso es muy bueno. Yo no tengo activers. Yo no lo había visto. ¿Qué? ¿El título o qué? No, hágate mi stone, eso fue un error. ¿Por qué eso estuvo tan cerca? ¿Cómo ninguno de los dos junglas se lo llevó y se lo llevó el Dragon?
Salto, saltito, saltote.
Ya tengo activers, tengo flash. No sé cuándo lo voy a usar.
Ha muerto un aliado.
Tal vez me salte action ahora. Tal vez esté esperando que se me vaya el stun. Ah, no, mira action en mid ahí. Tal vez Kane. Okay. Pero por otro wave. Sería muy heavy si me dejaran en por otro wave. Ah, debí tirar aquí W. Kane es rojo. Tiene core drinker. Vamos hermano, relay de segundo. Eso es lo que... Me gusta la idea de armarme relay de segundo. Y eso es lo que se arma Anipod. Yo no soy un fan de cómo este Kled tira E sin tirar la Q. Yo voy a flashear aquí. Heavy. Ah, 2 personas lo pueden hacer solo. Bárbaro. ¡No! Está vivo la Saya. ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué él hace eso? Gastar la doble E. No, a mí no me gusta cómo Teclet juega. Bueno, Kled. No puedo hacerlo lobo. Ah, tenemos herida grave con Kled. Okay. Yo no puedo hacer la rana. no tengo suficiente para un pingüino. Tal vez camine por aquí, dame a ver si lo agarro. Yo dudo que él camine por acá, probablemente él está por aquí ahora mismo. Ah, no, míralo aquí. Entonces yo lo mato, si él se quedó. La leona está peleando. O tírate por algún lado. Está FK el game. Yo como que no lo he visto. Ah, míralo ahí. Tuvo cringe eso, Diana. Ah, bueno. Último dragón. Joder, Diana me llevo un level. Ya tiene mucho más fan que yo. Ya tengo real ahí.
Intenta que se note.
Ok. Está vivo este tipo. Ok. Yo no quiero decir que eso fue buena de Leona devolverse, pero... Porque... Yo quería que ella se devolviera, pero ahora que yo lo pienso, yo no sé si era buena idea de que toma eso echar para atrás. Tratar de devolvérselo. Pero no importa, al final ganamos. Oh, se rindieron. Vamos a dárselo... No al Draven. La Leona. Vamos a dárselo a la de Diana. Hicimos unos bombos combo ahí heavy.
Servers have to be designed for the application that they're intended for. And these are
Déjame ir al baño y refrescamos un poco. Me siento caliente y no en el buen sentido. Otra palabra. Ah, ya, y que tengo el aire prendido. También tengo mucho cabello, así que hace calor.
are absolutely perfect for what we will be doing with them, but not perfect for what we do with our regular servers here. Like, we wouldn't replace new Wonic with one of these.
That's the thing with software raid, man. Random reads and writes are just not it. But you know what is it?
Our sponsor!
Manscaped. The new Manscaped Ultra Premium Collection is an all-in-one skin and hair care kit for the everyday man and covers you from head to toe. There's the 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, their body wash with cologne scent, hydrating body spray, deodorant, and a free gift, moisturizing lip balm. Ooh. Your man maintenance just got easier, and best of all Manscaped's products in the Ultra Premium Collection are cruelty-free, paraben-free, and vegan. Visit manscaped.com/tech or click on the link below.
Yo he visto mucho eso cuando hablan de productos de belleza o de salud.
For 20%
Paraben
off
free.
and free shipping.
If you guys enjoyed this video, go check out part 1 where we got into way more depth about the complete configuration, including taking a close look at the 8 GPU server that is going to act as the head controller for the 6 of these that we're going to have
Oh,
stacked
I want to
up in
do a
the
video
rack.
like this on that server and
You
like
should.
boot it.
Yo me voy al baño.
Into Windows just for
NVIDIA specifically told us not to mine on it. But
just do it.
like, could they hate us any more at this point?
yeah.
Ah. ¿Qué es ese thumbnail? Es el thumbnail de un hombre acostado. Ahí me la transmisión, John Healthy Body. Movie recaps. Vamos a probar ver movie recaps.
Welcome back to Movie Recaps. Today I will show you an action, mystery, sci-fi film from 2015, titled Self/Less. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Damien Hale, a successful businessman and billionaire, is looking through large...
¿Dónde yo he visto ese actor? Ese no es el machete, ¿verdad? Damien Hale. Ah, no, Damien Hale el personaje. Salud. Gracias de nada. ¿Dónde yo he visto ese tipo? Damien Hale, actor. Ben Kingsley. ¿Dónde fue que yo lo vi? En Iron Man. Oh, Ender's Game. Sí. Sí, sí. Ahí fue.
Large glass windows in his skyscraper apartment in NYC. Behind him, a nurse is getting ready to leave and is picking up her tools. The billionaire has terminal cancer and barely 6 months left to live. Later, during lunch with his best friend Martin, they discuss his illness and how he still hasn't told his daughter Claire about it. Damien doesn't have a good relationship with Claire because he was a workaholic while she was growing up and didn't spend enough time with her. Martin thinks that if Claire knows about the illness, she will forgive
Oh
him
my
and will
God.
quickly make amends. Before Damien
Él se va a poner el cuerpo más joven y se va a enamorar de su hija. O su hija se va a enamorar de él.
and Martin ways, the billionaire asks his friend whether he heard of shedding and Martin says no. While in his limousine, Damien tries to call Claire but she doesn't answer. Then he pulls a business card of a company named Phoenix Biogenetic and remembers the conversation he had with the company owner, Dr. Albright. The doctor's primary mission in life is to offer humanity's greatest minds a way to extend their life and fulfill their full potential. He has created a device that can transport consciousness from one body to another, a process known as shedding. The company provides new bodies genetically engineered to perfection to everyone willing to pay big money for them. Damien remembers how he asked the doctor why their service was still illegal. Albright said that he asked the wrong questions. The right question would be, do you feel immortal? After going through these memories and wondering whether to take Albright's offer, Damien goes to see Claire, who is running a non-profit organization. Wanting to make things right before dying, he gives his daughter money but doesn't tell her about the illness. She refuses to take the money
él va a
because
crear una
she
nueva
thinks he's
identidad.
manipulating her, expecting his checkbook to solve every problem. Later, Damien is sitting in his office, disappointed with how things turned out with Claire. Desperate to have another chance at life, he continues to research shedding and Phoenix Biogenic. He discovers that the procedure was invented by Dr. Jensen and watches a video of him explaining the philosophy behind it. Jensen wanted to free
Oh shit, él se va a encontrar a ese tipo en otro cuerpo más joven después en la
the
película.
mind from the body and allow people to live even after the body dies. But as Damien is researching shedding, he starts coughing blood and faints. The
Oh,
illness
shit.
is starting to consume him, so when he wakes up with breathing tubes attached to his nose, he decides to call Albright and schedule the procedure. Albright explains how after the switch, he can't contact anybody and that his old life won't exist. He also instructs him to come to New Orleans and publicly fake his death. The next day, Damien's on a plane and calls Martin, asking if they can have lunch in New Orleans. Before meeting him, he goes to the New Orleans graveyard and buries a mysterious box near one grave. At lunch with Martin, Damien fakes a seizure and falls on the floor. Martin gets scared and calls 911. But instead of going to the hospital, the ambulance vehicle takes the billionaire to Phoenix Biogenic. They quickly start
Yeah.
the procedure, so they inject Damien with a needle and put him in the machine fully conscious. The strong lights and loud sounds make him even more uncomfortable, but his perception is quickly transferred into the new young body. When Damien turns his head, he sees his old body unconscious and dead. Shocked and disgusted, he throws up. Albright tells him that it will take a few days to adapt while Damien starts hallucinating. Objects start morphing and he sees a picture of a field with horses. The doctor then sarcastically says that death has side effects. Damien now has to stay in the hospital and go through training and physical therapy to get used to his new body. Since he can't go back to his new life, Damien also has to learn a fake biography and use a new name, Edward Kidner. After a brief phase of confusion and desperation, he starts liking his new handsome self, but the hallucinations and headaches don't go away. Albright tells him that his mind still hasn't got used to the new neural structure, so he gives him pills that will help the transition. If Damien doesn't take them, he might die or have severe migraines and hallucinations. Also, he must stay in New Orleans to meet with Albright regularly and get his weekly pill supply.
El tipo de leche me da
Damien
vibe de
completes the
Superman.
He is dropped at a large,
Albright, Dr. Albright.
beautiful house in New Orleans that is now his. Damien, aka Edward, is quickly adapting and sooner than later, starts playing basketball in the neighborhood. There, he meets Anton, who lives right next to him and offers to take him out. That same night they go to a club and every woman is staring at Damien, who is now a handsome young man. But he still isn't used to answering questions about his life, job, and age, so people think he's a little weird. Despite this, Damien gets into a new routine much sooner than expected. He starts hanging out with his friends, playing basketball, sleeping with beautiful women, getting his pills, clubbing, and simply enjoying life. After a while, this new routine doesn't satisfy him anymore, especially since he can't see his daughter. Distracted by his sadness, one day he forgets to take his pill and soon after, starts hallucinating. He sees flashbacks of the army along with images of a small town with a pumpkin tower. In his hallucinations, he also sees a mother with her
Memoria del dueño del cuerpo.
sick little daughter living in the countryside. Since the hallucination is too vivid and strong, Damien thinks it's a memory. Later, he describes what he saw to Dr. Albright, who insists it's just a mix of his old memories and his current emotions. As a way to draw his attention to something else, the doctor gives him tickets to Hawaii and doubles his medication. He also tells him that he saw a sick little girl because he misses Claire and that the Latino woman from his hallucination is probably some one-night stand from his youth. But, Damien didn't tell Albright that the woman was Latina, so he immediately starts suspecting the doctor. He knows something is wrong, so later tries to find the pumpkin tower online. Turns out, there is an exact tower in a small town in St. Louis. Looking for answers, he decides to trick Albright and go to St. Louis instead of Hawaii. Before leaving, he goes to the graveyard and digs up the box he buried. In it, there is money, documents, and credit cards, so he takes some and heads toward the airport. One of Albright's men follows him, but Damien quickly escapes his sight and catches a flight to the small town. A few hours later, he arrives right at the pumpkin tower he saw before. Next to the tower, he notices a house and knocks at the door, but there's nobody there. Sensing there's more that meets the eye, Damien decides to enter the property and inside sees medical bills and parts of a respirator machine. Most importantly, he sees a picture of Madeline and Anna, the mother and daughter from his hallucination. He also sees his new self in one of the pictures. Turns out, the body wasn't genetically engineered but was an actual person with a life. As he's dealing with the uncomfortable truth, Madeline returns home and points a gun at him from behind. He tells her to calm down and slowly turns toward her as she falls on the floor, crying in disbelief because she thought her husband was dead. As he tries to explain, Albright's men come into the house, knock out Madeline, and try to kidnap Damien. His friend Anton comes too since he was part of the Phoenix biogenetics and was spying on him the whole time. Anton explains that Madeline's husband, Mark, agreed to give his body for money that would cover his daughter's
Me
treatment.
tocó support.
Damien is shocked.
¿Qué hacemos con esta situación? Una opción sería irme a Annie Support.
MI coca volvi voglio voglio.
Saludos. Tú eres de Colombia, que tú tienes cocaína. Yo no hablo inglés, yo jugué con esa persona.
Soy de México, I no fui por una Coca-Cola.
Ah, ok. ¿Qué hago? Vamos a ver que yo juego. Tal vez me vaya pronto. Tienen un Tom Kench. Rakan Lutz. Bran no es bueno contra Rakan. Porque si Rakan se acerca a su aliado, simplemente va a rebotar los últimos. Me voy a Rakan. Tengo un Ash support.
Mimi gustan más los tanquetos.
Vamos a trolear. Yo no sé jugar Blitzcrank. Okay. Estaría muy tonto irse ese meteoro Blitzcrank porque cada vez que tú pegues tu Q el meteoro no le va a dar. Uy, réplica. Simplemente para poder entrar sin morirme.
Solo Frio QSE トラボコルク SE キド ENL 時給 TU キャンピオン4セガンド。
No estoy seguro de lo que tú quisiste decir. Solo creo que se trabó porque se quedó en elige que tu campeón 4 segundos. Elige que tu campeón 4 segundos.
And confronts Anton, explaining why Albright is a murderer. The spy then gives a cold-hearted metaphor, telling him that it's normal to be upset because he bought a new car and just found out the car had a few miles on it. Also, even though he is angry, there's no point in coming back to the house since they will assassinate Madeline and burn her property. Luckily, the billionaire has a strong moral compass, so decides to trick Albright's man and save Madeline. He pretends to take his pills, so he goes to the bathroom and attacks one of the men there. With the help of Mark's
Pretende
army,
cogerlo, porque él pretendería cogerlo y no lo cogí ya. Ya se destrabó, ya se ve que estás haciendo rondas. Ya.
instincts, he kills a few of Albright's men and goes to wake up Madeline but loses his pills during a fight. Anton and the others try to burn the house down, but Madeline and Damien go onto the platform and start shooting them in the legs. Soon after, Damien kills everyone and runs toward the car with Mark's wife. Damien lies to her and pretends to be her husband, saying he agreed to do some dirty work to pay for Anna's medicine. Both of them head off to save Anna, who is at school. Anna also thinks Damien is her dad, so she runs toward him and hugs him, yelling that she knew he wasn't dead. Later, the three of them book a stay at a motel where Damien uses a computer to find more about Phoenix Biogenic. He discovers that Albright was a student of Jensen and also finds the address of Phyllis, Dr. Jensen's wife. Because he doesn't have any pills, he gets a migraine and starts hallucinating again.
Oh shit, Jensen tomó el cuerpo de Albright. Ese va a ser el twist.
Madeline gets worried, but Damien knows what to do. He
Bueno, ya empezó la partida. A trolear, porque yo no sé jugar Minecraft, Blitzcrank.
Bienvenidos a la grieta del invocador.
Déjame tirarle esa bomba a mi equipo. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Está heavy este skin, what the fuck? No, ni idea de quién fue de lobo. Lo revisamos después de los partidos. ¿Cuánto consume? 100 de manos consume mi Q. Rakan Twitch. Takodachi Force. Ya, Takodachi como Nino Mairanis.
Estamui divertido hay entretenidos los rizmenes es muy conocido aquí en México.
Tengo Exhaust. Hoy tengo Hedge Flash también. Así que yo tengo que jugar sin tener miedo de gastar mi flash. Vamos a dar que Ash farme. Bárbaro, yo soy bueno en este videojuego. Holy shit. Eso fue sin querer. Oh. Interesante ángulo de acá. Okay. Ok, ahora yo me salvo porque yo tengo mi pasivo. Olvídame, mi pasivo no hace nada. Manto del ocaso. Damn, esto está intentando chupar Blitzcrank. Me voy a comprar bota primero. ¿Verdad? Bueno, se murió ese tanque. No había necesidad de flashar. Él está guardando su pilar para... No importa, ¿verdad? No importa, pero... Dios, falló el pilar. Se supone que tú usas el pilar para cancelar el dash de range. Asumo yo que se puede cancelar, ¿verdad? Con el pilar. Ups, se me equivoqué. Okay. No. Vamos a seguir pescando rata.
Tiembla de miedo, pedazo de carne. Ha muerto un aliado.
Wow, el bridge, el Twitch, interesante manera de jugar. Yo tengo mi pasiva aún. ¿Qué imaginas? ¡Ey! Yo no puedo creer el daño que tiene ese Twitch. What the fuck? Estamos perdiendo. Bueno. Debe cancelar el back.
Lo que tenga que tardar.
No. Wow, Ash, por favor no lo jales. No al que está lejos. LOL. Ah, está Ash. Se murió. Wow. Pero no podía atacarle.
Golem que se duerme se lo lleva la corriente.
¿Usa tu ultimate? No sé, esta vez no soy un fan. No, persigue. Yo no quiero jalear este Twitch porque yo siento que se va a morir Lash. No tiene flash. Flashé yo. ¡Wow! Me cansó. Dame. Tururú, tururú, tu. Estamos perdiendo. El jungla está perdiendo. No está ganando el jungla, vamos a ponerlo así. Bueno, nosotros estamos perdiendo duro en bot, nos estamos trayendo mucho 1 por 2. No me gustó como la Asha, cuánto... no sé. ¿Cómo se... Tal vez ya estaba esperando que yo le pegara el knock a la luz antes de tirar su R, pero... ¿Por qué eres tan lenta con tu R? Jesus. Yo no sé si podemos ganarle. Tiene un maldito ítem entero. ¿Es en serio, loco? Bueno, no hizo diferencia al final. No sé si yo debería inventar que me voy en movilidad para hacer play. No nos vayamos. El Les nos recomienda eso. No podemos ir con la retucho. Yo creo que eso es razonable. Shurelia. Yo creo que Shurelia sería bueno. Me gusta el sonido de Shurelia. Dame el sweeper también. Debí comprar un penguin. Voy a comprar un penguin. Voy a comprar 2.
Exactamente.
Qué horrible yo jugué eso. Fuck me. No me fijé que había 4 gente. ¿Y ese ángulo, Ash? Bueno, lo pegó la flecha. Dios, está Ash. No, supongo que no matamos a nadie. Está hablando mucho.
El revestimiento de torretas está por caer.
¿Será de mí que está hablando el Ash? Probablemente. Yo soy el que estaba en el medio. No, Clet y Trondo. Ya. ¿Por qué ella caminaría por ahí?
Exactamente.
A ver que Twitch va a matar a Ash. Ah no, Twitch está ahí. Kane lo mata a Ash.
La magia me llama.
¿Qué está haciendo la Ash? Viene Twitch. Oh no, mira Twitch allá. Camina para atrás, el hobby favorito de Ash. Camina para atrás. Y morirse, supongo. No sé dónde está Kane. Sí. Oh, Twitch mató. Ya no está a 10-3 el Twitch.
Tu torreta ha sido destruida.
Ya tienes rune en el Twitch. No sé ni cuántos watts. No, yo pensé que había uno aquí. Rolazo. Tiene la vida entera el... Bueno, estoy muerto. Ok. Tercer dragón.
Furia de una...
Dios, Trondo. ¡Ey! ¿Qué estamos haciendo? Rolazo. ¿Qué problema es esto? ¿Cómo peleamos esto? Vamos. No, está bien. Me da el que no era. Oh shit. Rolazo. Bueno, estoy muerto. Ataca el lugar.
¡Lluvia de muerte!
se duerme, se lo lleva la corriente.
No tenemos late game. Ash es nuestro champion más late game que no tenemos. Y tal vez LeBlanc. Si ella decide buscar la manera de cargar. Ellos tienen a Twitch, Lutz, Kane.
Exactamente.
Es un problema. No podemos. Yo no veo cómo ganamos esto.
No vale la pena.